Hi, this is Fiona Bloom from the Bloom Effect, and you're checking out Conversations with Indie with Maya-Azucena on thisisrealmusic.com.
To the people, bringing it back to the people.
Yearning, burning, what is it for? We ain't go.
Hey everybody, welcome to Conversations with Indie, and I'm Maya-Azucena. I'm an independent artist, and I'm here with Fiona Bloom, the founder of the Bloom Effect. And she's one of my very, very good friends. She's a marketing guru and also a taste maker of music. And we're here in Austin. It's an exhausting but productive South by Southwest conference.
But it is 85 degrees.
At least it's in the 80s. So I was curious to just share with you about what are some of the effective ways of self-promotion that you've seen artists do. And I'm thinking it's like a good context to talk about it at a South by Southwest.
Sure.
Because artists come out of pocket to come and they have very high expectations of this famous conference. Mm-hmm. But then there is a question of, is it worth their investment, and what are some cool ways that you've seen that artists self-promote to make it worth their time?
Right. Well, first off, coming to a place like South by Southwest, you already have to realize that there's thousands of bands that are performing here. So the question is, how do you, as an artist, stand out when there's all these incredible artists, all this talent, all this music around you? How do you singly, individually stand out? So there's so many ways you can self-promote. First off, the easiest way and the least expensive, effective way is obviously to have some kind of visual that you carry, whether it's a little business card type flyer that has your image on it, the name of your artist, the name of the band, and the website. That's the most important thing you should have on your business card that's promoting your name is your website.
So and a way for people to find you.
Absolutely, the website, and then on the back of the card, the date that you're performing. Or if you've got a bunch of shows, which a lot of people come down to Texas and they do South by Southwest, like a party, 2 shows, list everything that you have on the back of the card. So you can choose to have a business card size, which is really small, and put them in your pocket, just take them out, put them everywhere. Or the flyer is really, really great, the 4x6 flyer that everybody has, the handouts, you give those out. Another thing is doing posters.
I want to ask a couple of questions. One, isn't every band and their mother's brother's band bringing a postcard? Because one of the things that I think about is like starting the promotion before you even get here.
Of course.
So there's like 2 sides to promotion. There's the when you're here, the hand-to-hand meet and greet, because there's a lot of people on the street that you can personally meet someone, touch them, give them a card, convince them that they should be at your event. But it's also like kind of generating a buzz and an energy around your accomplishments before you even get there, so that kind of before you get there, there's already some anticipation.
Absolutely, and the way to do that is through social networking like Facebook, MySpace, iMeme. All of these incredible sites have all these places that you can put up your events, you can share playlists with other fans, you can interact with people on boards and let them know that you're going to be in Austin, these are the shows that you're doing. You can build a ton of awareness online through social media, through web marketing, through email marketing. Every artist should have a fan email list where they send emails out every week saying,
and the fans are still important. So even though this is a lot of industry here, the fans still help.
Oh my God, fans are equally as important these days. The fan is really, at the end of the day, who really helps build your career, because the fan is the one that speaks so loud that the media ends up hearing it through the fan.
Yes.
The fan is so important. I can't tell you how much investment I put towards my fans, and that's why I'm in the trenches as an executive, going into pockets of communities and shaking people's hands and meeting people, you know, in the street. That I'll do till I die. I mean, that's really, really important.
I agree.
And then another way, you know, if you have a little bit of money, you can hire someone like myself, you know, who's a publicist.
Right.
Of course, I give customized packages, so, you know, depending on the type of situation that it is, I do one-offs. I'll work with you. If I'm really passionate about the music, we can figure something out.
And then executive listen to you because you have a reputation of your own.
Exactly. I'm a tastemaker. I'm the one that brings the industry, brings the media, gets the attention on you at the show,
So you're a conduit.
pre-show, and after show. Yeah, and it's great because every artist that has hired me at South by Southwest, I think I've worked with about 55 artists in the last 5 years that have come specifically to South by Southwest who have hired me just to do promotion during their stay here. And what's been really effective is every one of those artists that I work with, people have said to me, oh my God, there's such a buzz on this artist, or Fiona, I hear about them everywhere. And the artist feels good because the artist will go around and say, yeah, I'm playing tomorrow night. And they'll say, yeah, I heard, I got the flyer, or so-and-so was talking about it, or I read about it, or it was on the radio, or, you know, I saw a big pic in I Mean.
But I need to interject for a second because I also have noticed that there may be some unrealistic expectations on the behalf of artists as well, right? Where artists, sometimes they feel, okay, well, I hired a promoter or I hired a publicist, so I don't have to do anything. I already paid my money to a publicist, so I'm just going to show up at the show and expect people to be there.
Right.
So it's kind of like, doesn't all of it comes together? Like you are an addition to it, but the artist can't just stay in their hotel room.
Right. I'm a supplement. I mean, at the end of the day, the artist,
Sells.
when they're in a place like South by Southwest or a CMJ or some big event that's a platform and a vehicle that drives everybody together, when you're in a situation like that, at the end of the day, the artist still has to do their work, they still have to hustle, they still have to be in the street, they still have to work in the trenches harder than the person that they paid to look after you.
That's an important point, and I want to point out that while I've been here, you know, walking through the street, there are hundreds and thousands of people walking through the street, and I've seen many artists that I respect and look up to and who have more established careers than I do, out on the street, handing out postcards, shaking hands, talking to people. So I think, you know, there's a combination of things that build towards the success of promoting at something like this kind of a conference, but I think all of the things must apply. You can't just do one and not the other. And I, you know, I interviewed with Gail Mitchell, as you did, from Billboard the other day, and I was saying to her that I think it's important to come to a conference when you really have something to talk about. Right?
Yes, and that you actually have some kind of product, some kind of art form, whether it's a sampler, you know, even if it's one song, just something that you can actually put in somebody's hands. Now, granted, not everybody wants to take home hundreds of CDs, especially, you know, if they're jewel cases or they're thick, you know. So a great way of putting your music in somebody's hands is like a download card, which is like a business card. It's a little thicker, and you can put all your music on there, your biogs, your, you know, pictures, anything you want on there, video. It's incredible. It holds tons of gigs, and it looks like this.
Lightweight.
It's very lightweight, and a lot of
economical.
a lot of bands I've seen lately have been doing that. They've gotten smart, they've gotten wiser, not to press up, you know, 5,000 CDs, but to press up 5,000 download cards and just give them to everybody personally, not just throw them on a table and hope people pick them up. No, just hand to hand, hand to hand, and that's really effective because people look at that and go, wow, you know, thank you, because you're actually thinking then about them, about their world.
But also the packaging is cool because that looks edgy to have something.
It's edgy,
cool.
You know, it's interactive, and it's technology, which is very important to be tech savvy these days and very social media savvy, because again, at the end of the day, the artist can't just talk about music anymore. You've got to take it to the next step.
Yeah. So anyway, here with Fiona Bloom of The Bloom Effect. Again, one of my very dear friends, and also someone I admire as someone that still has so much love for what she does and expresses so much passion in what she does in terms of being a tastemaker and a marketing and publicist gurus.
I don't know how to. It's the first time I'm hearing that one.
So, Conversations with Indie. I'm maya-azucena. I'm an independent artist, and I'm glad that you tuned in to hear a little bit about how to promote yourself at a conference like South by Southwest. See ya.
Thank you.